I just did the other one, so I really want to talk about energy. I'm gonna try to as break it down because it could get really, really crazy. Here we go. We Okay. Energy is all around us. We know this. It's just not in the front of our minds. Energy is everything. Our brains are electrical. If we put our finger in a electrical socket, we fry. So we know we're electrical beings. What we don't really consider as being electrical beings is the effect of energy around us that we can't see. But we know it when we walk into a room and something ain't right. It's like, or we meet someone and it's like, ooh, something ain't right about that person. I am not feeling that person. What that actually is or somebody that you are attracted to, or you just get a good vibe from them. That vibe feeling is the energy. We have an actual energy body. This solid body here has an energy body around us that we don't really see it. Now, some of us are familiar with that, and it's referred to as our aura or our physical light body or our light body. Those are the terms in this, um, a lot of people use. That is actually a reality. We have a light body that puts energy out there. Our minds, our thoughts. You hear people say thoughts have power. Well, they do, because they are actually electromagnetic energy. So it's not quite the same as the energy from our bodies. That's a different form of energy. But our thoughts have energy as well. So you can put thoughts out there. It's like, how do you do thoughts out there? How does that work? People say thoughts has power, blah, 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 blah. Well, because it's electromagnetic energy. We are energetic bodies. Our brains are putting out energies that we don't see. And if you don't believe that, or if you have a hard time grasping that, how are you watching this? Unless you have a computer directly hooked into the modem, you are using Wi-Fi. You don't question Wi-Fi. You don't see the Wi-Fi energy. You don't see any lines or anything. But that's energy going through, and something's being done with that. Same with the mind. There's some stuff going on in the mind that's sending out electromagnetic energy that's your thought. And there are people, and God has set it up so that He can read those. Of course, because it's God. He can do all that stuff. And the angels, they can do all of that. And the ascended masters and the spirit helpers and the ancestors, all of these people that have passed on, all of this, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on I call it in the atmosphere. It's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on in the atmosphere that our minds can't conceive of. And we've been taught not to do it. But we don't trip on turning that radio station on. We don't trip on, using the computer, using the Wi-Fi. Everywhere you go, you want some Wi-Fi. Well, that's energy. So our bodies have energy, and because our bodies are energy bodies, and because we have this light body around this DNA body, this hard body, we have a light body that we can't see. That light body gets affected by the energies out there in the world, including other people's energies. The familiar saying, you lay down with dogs, you come up with fleas. Birds of a feather flock together. because those energies start to mix and intermingle with each other. And I've heard plenty of people say stuff about dogs looking like their owners, or married couples starting to look like each other. There's that energy constantly being interchanged. All of that about energy. When you cook a meal and you are just having lovely, beautiful thoughts while you're cooking that meal, the meal comes out so good. But when you're throwing something together, it comes out tasting like you just threw it together. That's the energy, and that's what you're putting out there. So I'm breaking all that down so that we can be a little bit more mindful of how we are interacting with ourselves, as well as how we are being interacted on when we're out in the world. So we can be mindful if a thought or an energy or an emotion or an idea or anything coming at us, if it's from someone else or if it's our own. Those energies and walking out in the world and being mindful of those energies will help you function a little bit better, as well as help you know your own voice and help you to know what's true to you and for you. Health-wise, you've heard, if you haven't, I'm telling you, about electromagnetic energies, about the power lines, about cell phones, not putting cell phones too close to you. And all of that has to do with the energy body. The energy body has a direct connection to certain points and organs in your body. That's how come it can affect you negatively. Not just with giving you bad thoughts, but with actually affecting your organs in your body. This light body outside of us has a direct connection to organs in our bodies. And that's why it's necessary to protect the energy that you have coming around you if you're trying to keep this body as healthy as possible. Whew. I think that is it. If you have any more questions or want to discuss that in a little more detail, I can help you out. Anyway, I hope that helps you to understand and to start living life where you're a little more conscious of the energies around you and your energy and what's coming in that you can't see, but you feel something. Acknowledge those feelings. Pay attention to what's around you. Look around. Is it a plant? Is it a cup? Energy is in everything. Just because something is solid to our eyes does not necessarily mean that it can't be affected by energies. We learn in chemistry, first chemistry you take, that even though a thing is solid, the atoms and molecules are still moving. They're just not moving that fast, but they're still moving. So that means that solid things still have a vibration, still have an energy that they give off, and still have an energy that they can take in. This is maybe a little more than most people can understand or are willing to accept right now. So if you have ears to hear, then hear. If not, come back to it later. Solid things can hold positive or negative energies to the person. And so when you hear someone move into a house, they have it blessed to get the energies out. Well, where are the energies staying? They just sitting in a corner? No. If you buy something from a thrift store, you don't know whose house that thing been in. And you just buy these clothes and you just put them on. Or you just buy this cup or this whatever and you just put them on. You don't know what energies have been implanted in that. And I'm not saying that somebody actually said, ooh, and I want this cup to be negative. I want this cup to cause whoever drinks out of it to vomit. That's not what I'm saying. Although there's crazy people out there who would do that. To me, yeah, they're crazy. And I'm on that. Um, what I'm saying is that if a cup has resided in a home that was full of negative energy, then that cup is now full of negative energy. And now you put drink in there, water. Your body is full of water. Water is a molecular thing, and it can be programmed. The molecules of water can be changed. It's scientific. It's been proven. Blah 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 blah. You can do your research on it. I'm not talking about water right now, but you pour that water in that cup, and then you drink that water. So now that water's been programmed by a negative cup. That negative cup is now, and now you're drinking that negative water into your body. It can get really deep and you can get really convoluted, but just start thinking about energy and protecting yourself and loving on yourself and being mindful of the energies around you. Okay, bye.